If you're looking for a healthy gluten-free bread recipe, you came to the right place. You must check out my gluten-free focaccia bread with a little bit of sea salt, honey. Oh yeah, and we put some rosemary on it as well. So good, so delicious, and so gluten-free. Hi, I'm Christina Vonti Fisher. Welcome to my kitchen. Today, I'm going to show you how I make gluten-free focaccia bread. Focaccia bread is a must-have in my home, and I have a lot of friends and family who have to eat gluten-free, so I like offering this recipe in addition to the regular one. So all you need is 4 cups of gluten-free flour, so simple, a teaspoon of sugar, a teaspoon of salt, 2 cups of warm water at about 110 degrees, 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil, and then a packet of active dry yeast because I like doing it simple. You want to make sure you have an additional bowl on the side with some olive oil in the bottom and kind of go around the edges and just have that ready, because once the dough is made, I like to transfer it into the clean bowl with the olive oil on the bottom. So there's the yeast. Then I'm going to add the sugar. Then I'm going to add the salt. You need the sugar or the yeast isn't going to work. Then I'm just going to mix it really quick. The thing about making bread is super important that when you're letting it rise, it needs to be in a warm location. So if it's really cold in your house, like mine is during the winter, I don't like to turn the heater on. I just place it inside the oven when the oven's not on, and I let it sit in there because that's like a warm place. Okay, so I've mixed it dry. Now I'm gonna add my water. It's about 110 degrees. I hope it's still warm. Anyway, so just gonna pour that in. My measuring cup is getting a little unruly. Sorry about that. Oh, this yeast is happy. It's already giving me a bubble. Okay, so then you're just gonna mix it, just nice and easy. I like to add in the olive oil. So focaccia bread, really amazing. Add your olive oil. So good for you. Loaded with monounsaturated fatty acids and polyunsaturated fatty acids, which are great for heart health, especially for women over 50, okay? That includes me. Now the thing about using the gluten-free flour, it's gonna seem kind of grainy and sticky and strange. Don't worry about it, just go with it. Just trust the process. So what I like to do before I handle it, just pour a little bit of olive oil on my hands. I'm just gonna give it a couple of quick kneads. Not that it needs a knead, but I'm gonna give it just a little bit in the bowl. Now we just go into this bowl with the olive oil on the bottom. It's not going to be as smooth as regular gluten flour. Just go with it, trust it, okay? Promise it works. Now it needs to rise for about 2 hours. I also recommend, if you want it to taste really strong and focaccia-ish, let it rise for 24 hours, that's fine. The longer you let your bread rise, the more flavor you're gonna get. I'm gonna let this rise for 2 hours because I'm gonna eat it tonight. All right, it's going in. Oven is off. I'm putting my dough in here for 2 hours, and then it will be good to go. Okay, we're gonna take it out and see what this little baby did. Let's see here. Okay. Let's just take a look. Oh yes, it definitely grew. That is amazing. Remember, this is gluten-free. It's not going to be like your normal dough. It's not, that would normally be even bigger, but this is gluten-free and it's gonna feel like grainy, but that's okay. So what you wanna do now, next step, is just take a really good olive oil and put it in a pan. I'm using a sheet pan. I like using a sheet pan. You can use a smaller pan if you want. I like to use a big one because I want my focaccia to be a little bit thinner. Just gonna cover the bottom with some olive oil. It's my little dough baby. Here we go. Beautiful. All right, so, oh my gosh, I feel like this is enough to make 2. So what you wanna do is you wanna just get it in your sheet pan. Some people at this point would do some more kneading. I'm not gonna do that. It's gluten-free dough. It's a different scenario for me, at least the way I do it is this, and I do it all the time. So just gonna spread it out, and lots of olive oil going on over here, people. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna cover it with the tea towel, and it's going to rest for 30 minutes. Okay, it has been rising for 30 minutes. Let's see how it's doing. Oh yeah, it's happy. It looks good. All right, so again, I'm gonna take some olive oil and just put it on my hands, just a little bit, so I can work with this a bit. So focaccia obviously is known for the little holes. So we're gonna put some holes in here. Just gonna give it a drizzle, just a little bit more olive oil. So here's the rosemary. I'm just going to sprinkle on here just a little bit. You got to make this as an appetizer for the next party that you go to. Bring it, don't tell people it's gluten-free, and see what they say. Last but certainly not least is this beautiful Maldon sea salt, really big chunky flakes of sea salt. So it's going to go in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes at 400 degrees. I'm going to put it in there now. Look at this. That looks gorgeous. Focaccia bread goodness. Wow, fresh out of the oven, my gluten-free focaccia bread. There you go. Make sure you subscribe, you like, save, share, and thanks for watching. And remember, you are deeply loved by God.